Leviticus chapter 7 verses 1 through 38, KJV. Likewise, this is the law of the trespass offering. It is most holy. In the place where they kill the burnt offering, shall they kill the trespass offering, and the blood thereof shall he sprinkle round about upon the altar, and he shall offer of it all the fat thereof, the rump and the fat that covereth the inwards, and the 2 kidneys, and the fat that is on them, which is by the flanks, and the caul that is above the liver. With the kidneys it shall he take away, and the priest shall burn them upon the altar for an offering, made by fire unto the Lord. It is a trespass offering. Every male among the priests shall eat thereof. It shall be eaten in the holy place. It is most holy. As the sin offering is, so is the trespass offering. There is one law for them. The priest that maketh atonement therewith shall have it, and the priest that offereth any man's burnt offering, even the priest shall have to himself the skin of the burnt offering which he hath offered, and all the meat offering that is baken in the oven, and all that is dressed in the frying pan and in the pan, shall be the priest's that offereth it. And every meat offering, mingled with oil and dry, shall all the sons of Aaron have, one as much as another. And this is the law of the sacrifice of peace offerings, which he shall offer unto the Lord. If he offer it for a thanksgiving, then he shall offer with the sacrifice of thanksgiving unleavened cakes mingled with oil, and unleavened wafers, anointed with oil, and cakes mingled with oil, of fine flour fried. Besides the cakes, he shall offer for his offering leavened bread with the sacrifice of thanksgiving of his peace offerings. And of it he shall offer one out of the whole oblation, for an heave offering unto the Lord, and it shall be the priest's that sprinkleth the blood of the peace offerings, and the flesh of the sacrifice of his peace offerings. For thanksgiving shall be eaten the same day that it is offered. He shall not leave any of it until the morning. But if the sacrifice of his offering be a vow, or a voluntary offering, it shall be eaten the same day that he offereth his sacrifice, and on the morrow also. The remainder of it shall be eaten. But the remainder of the flesh of the sacrifice on the 3rd day shall be burnt with fire. And if any of the flesh of the sacrifice of his peace offerings be eaten at all on the 3rd day, it shall not be accepted, neither shall it be imputed unto him that offereth it. It shall be an abomination, and the soul that eateth of it shall bear his iniquity, and the flesh that toucheth any unclean thing shall not be eaten. It shall be burnt with fire. And as for the flesh, all that be clean shall eat thereof, but the soul that eateth of the flesh, of the sacrifice of peace offerings, that pertain unto the Lord, having his uncleanness upon him, even that soul shall be cut off from his people. Moreover, the soul that shall touch any unclean thing, as the uncleanness of man, or any unclean beast, or any abominable unclean thing, and eat of the flesh of the sacrifice of peace offerings, which pertain unto the Lord, even that soul shall be cut off from his people. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, Ye shall eat no manner of fat of ox or of sheep or of goat, and the fat of the beast that dieth of itself, and the fat of that which is torn with beasts may be used in any other use. But ye shall in no wise eat of it. For whosoever eateth the fat of the beast, of which men offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, even the soul that eateth it shall be cut off from his people. Moreover, ye shall eat no manner of blood, whether it be of fowl or of beast, in any of your dwellings. Whatsoever soul it be that eateth any manner of blood, even that soul shall be cut off from his people. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, He that offereth the sacrifice of his peace offerings unto the Lord shall bring his oblation unto the Lord of the sacrifice of his peace offerings. His own hands shall bring the offerings of the Lord made by fire. The fat with the breast it shall he bring, that the breast may be waved for a wave offering before the Lord. And the priest shall burn the fat upon the altar. But the breast shall be Aaron's and his sons', and the right shoulder shall ye give unto the priest for an heave, offering of the sacrifices of your peace offerings. He among the sons of Aaron that offereth the blood of the peace offerings, and the fat, shall have the right shoulder for his part. For the wave breast and the heave shoulder have I taken of the children of Israel from off the sacrifices of their peace offerings, and have given them unto Aaron the priest and unto his sons, by a statute forever from among the children of Israel. This is the portion of the anointing of Aaron, and of the anointing of his sons, out of the offerings of the Lord made by fire in the day. when he presented them to minister unto the Lord in the priest's office, which the Lord commanded to be given them of the children of Israel, in the day that he anointed them, by a statute forever throughout their generations. This is the law of the burnt offering, of the meat offering, and of the sin offering, and of the trespass offering, and of the consecrations, and of the sacrifice of the peace offerings, which the Lord commanded Moses in Mount Sinai in the day that he commanded the children of Israel to offer their oblations unto the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai. Leviticus chapter 7, verses 1 through 38, Bible study. Hello, everyone. Today we will walk through Leviticus chapter 7, verses 1 through 38, and uncover the deep spiritual meaning behind these offerings. Leviticus is not just a book of rituals. It is a divine blueprint showing how sinful humanity can approach a holy God. When we connect this chapter with the entire Bible from Genesis to Revelation, we begin to see that every sacrifice ultimately points to one thing: the way back to God. 1. The trespass offering. Restoration, not just forgiveness. The chapter begins with the law of the trespass offering. Why did God establish a separate offering for trespass? Because sin is not only spiritual, it is relational and practical. In the Hebrew understanding, sin damages both our relationship with God and with others. It creates a real loss. That is why the trespass offering required not only sacrifice, but also restitution. This reveals a powerful truth. Sin is not just something to be forgiven. It is something that must be restored. This points directly to Jesus Christ. He did not simply forgive us. He fully restored what was broken. 2. The peace offering, fellowship with God. Next, we see the peace offering. The Hebrew word is shelemim, meaning peace, completeness, and wholeness. Unlike other offerings, this one was shared. Part was given to God, part to the priest, and part to the worshiper. Why is this important? Because it represents a shared meal with God. God was not only establishing a system of worship, he was inviting his people into fellowship. This tells us something profound about God's heart. God does not only want obedience, he desires relationship. Even today, prayer is not just a duty. It is an invitation to sit at God's table. 3. The command about fat and blood. God deserves the best. God commands that the fat and the blood must not be eaten. Why? Because in Hebrew thought, blood represents life. Fat represents the best portion. God is teaching his people a principle. Life belongs to God. The best belongs to God. This applies directly to our lives today. Are we giving God our leftovers? Or are we giving him our best time, our best energy, our best devotion? 4. The portion for the priests. God is the provider. The priests were given portions of the offerings. Why? Because they had no land inheritance. God himself was their inheritance. This reveals a deep spiritual principle. Those who serve God depend on God. And more importantly, God never fails to provide for those who trust him. 5. The fulfillment of all offerings. At the end of the chapter, all the offerings are summarized. Burnt offering, grain offering, sin offering, trespass offering, peace offering. Why so many offerings? Because humanity could not approach God on its own. But here is the key. Every one of these offerings points to Jesus Christ. He is the burnt offering, total surrender; the sin offering, atonement; the trespass offering, restoration; the peace offering, reconciliation. Jesus is the fulfillment of them all. Spiritual conclusion. Leviticus 7 is not about rituals. It is about relationship. It teaches us sin must be restored. God desires fellowship. The best belongs to God. God provides for his people. Jesus is the way to God. Application for today. Today, we no longer bring animal sacrifices, but we still bring offerings, our lives, our hearts, our devotion. Let us live a life that restores what is broken, seeks relationship with God, gives God the best, trusts in his provision, and walks through Jesus Christ, the perfect and final sacrifice. Thank you.